people are now starting to argue about Patrick Williams.
Aha.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people are saying what I've been saying pretty much the entire time and what you've been saying pretty much the entire time. We think that the kid has the talent there. Just sometimes we think he lacks the, I don't know, what killer instinct or whatever you want to call it. So, can I get your opinion on Patrick Williams this preseason?
I mean, this preseason has not been kind to Pat. I think he's had one successful game. I guess you could call it 1.5, with tonight's performance being a little bit more aggressive than usual, getting up more shot attempts, kind of getting to the basket more than just settling for sitting in the corners on the 3-point line and praying that he's left open. So I think there have been some positives from Pat, but at this point in his contract year, in the last year on his rookie deal, well, we need to see all or nothing. Otherwise, you're going to get a Kobe White contract, and you're going to make the Bulls look really smart for not even considering the potential of these $20 million a year potential offers that we had analysts putting out there as suggestions for where the Bulls could start or end in negotiations with Patrick Williams. So preseason wasn't great for Pat, in my opinion. Like I said tonight, the aggression was nice to see, but without the success to follow, it really doesn't mean much at this point. I need to see raw numbers, raw impact, and it hasn't happened yet. So hopefully here in the very near future, Pat will get his shit together.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping too. I thought our friend MK Hoops from CHGO, I thought he had a very valuable point tonight. He put a tweet out, and basically, in a nutshell, it said, yeah, I really like that Pat's being aggressive. We've seen him be aggressive before, but how, he's been hyped up by his teammates before the game. I guess because Kobe and Pat tonight had a little coming together before the game started. And, Kobe was trying to hype Pat up. I mean, how many times are you going to have to do that to get this kid to realize what he has in his hands? Again, you believe the talent is there with Patrick Williams. That's why the whole reason I'm bringing this up is because I don't see Bulls Twitter argue like a ton, but like this is a hot topic. A lot of people are going at it, so I just want your clarified opinion. Like you think he has the talent, it's not translating. Is that what you think?
The kid is 6'9", 245, can do absolutely anything he wants on a basketball court. It's just a matter of putting his mind to it. And like I said tonight, we did see the aggression, which is what Bulls fans want to see. But we can't get excited about Patrick Williams' dunk attempts anymore. Like I need to see finishes. I need to see getting to the free throw line. I need to see you. The numbers need to be there, especially in preseason where teams are not playing their stars the whole game. You're not getting the full level of competition. This should be more of an open gym kind of feel for you to showcase what you can do once you get these opportunities. Tonight, Zach wasn't there. He tried to step up, and the numbers just didn't follow. But every other night in this preseason just hasn't been great for him either. I believe he had 2 points the one game. 2 points? Like, come on.
Okay, so that was a sick ass oop that just happened there. Julian Phillips, Dalen Terry to Julian Phillips. Wow, that was sweet. This is cool kind of talking with you when it's on. How fun is that? Okay, end question on Patrick Williams. After his aggressiveness shown tonight, there we go, that was a fucking mouthful. Would you rather have him come off the bench, or would you rather have him start with like the style play that you saw from him? Would you give him a chance in that sixth man role to come in and be that guy when people start moving to the bench, or like Zach and Vooch and DeMar going to the bench, and then him being the aggressor? Because did you know what I'm saying? Because like he showed today that he has some dog in him. I thought he was all over the place. Maybe those shots do fall in that situation, right?
Outside of Kobe White this preseason, Torrey Craig has kind of been the only player that has kind of exceeded my expectations throughout the preseason. So I think if you can reward somebody like him and put Pat in a better position to have more opportunities, and you are going to expect more offense out of him, at least you should expect more offense out of him this season than you do Torrey Craig, especially if Kobe's your starter, which every game of the preseason was the case. And I hope that continues to be the case because I really like to see what we've seen from Kobe. I don't think moving Pat to the bench would be a bad idea. But I also am conflicted with the idea of splitting Pat and Kobe up, because as you've already pointed out in this show, those two on the floor together does tend to be a positive thing, even if Kobe shouldn't have to hype Pat up. If you're going to get the best out of Pat, it seems to be when Kobe's on the floor with him.